One is sent with truth, protection, and genuine intention. The other carries a secret, a shocking truth that will soon reveal itself in ways you cannot ignore. You have sensed this deception. You have felt the heaviness in your chest when their energy enters your thoughts. You have felt the confusion they bring. You have questioned yourself, doubted yourself, wondered if maybe you were imagining things, but you were not. Your spirit has been trying to warn you. Your intuition has been whispering. Your dreams have been pointing toward a truth that has been hidden behind charm, words, and illusions. My child, heaven knows how deeply you feel. Heaven knows how rare your heart is. You do not love halfway. You do not give in pieces. When you care fully, honestly, without disguise. And someone has taken advantage of that softness. Someone has tried to appear as your answer while hiding a truth that would wound you. This is why your heart has been restless. This is why something never fully felt right, even when you wanted it to. The energy of deception cannot enter a soul protected by divine sight. Archangel Michael says the secret around you is coming to light. The truth will not stay buried. You are stepping into a season where masks fall off, where hidden intentions come forward, where the truth you've been needing finally steps out of the shadows. But hear me, my child. Do not let fear rise inside you. Do not let your mind race. Do not let your heart panic, because heaven is not exposing this secret to hurt you. Heaven is exposing it to free you for too long. You have carried emotional confusion that was not yours to carry. You have questioned your worth. You have wondered why you felt inconsistencies. You have tried to make sense of energy that did not align with your spirit. But the reason is simple. One soul loves you with honesty. The other loves you with desire, but not with truth. My child, you have been standing at a crossroads without even realizing it. You have been trying to choose between comfort and destiny, between what feels familiar and what feels divinely aligned, between attention and authenticity. The soul meant for you sees you with clarity. They feel your spirit, not just your presence. They recognize your purpose, not just your beauty. You were not a moment for them. You were a calling, and they hold no secret that would harm you. But the other soul, the one who keeps returning, pulling, confusing, and whispering empty promises, they have carried a truth they have not spoken, a truth that would change how you see them, a truth they hoped to control, a truth they feared you would discover. Archangel Michael says this secret will be revealed not by force, not by drama, not by confrontation, but by divine alignment. The truth will slip out, a conversation, a confession, a moment they cannot avoid. And suddenly everything that once felt unclear will make perfect sense. My child, listen closely. You are not losing anything. You are being protected. You are being guided away from confusion and into clarity. You are being lifted out of emotional fog and into divine truth. What felt like a storm was actually a revelation unfolding. Your spirit has been preparing you for this. That heaviness you felt was not anxiety, it was intuition. That hesitation you felt was not fear, it was divine protection. That moment when something felt off was heaven trying to tug you away from deception, and now heaven is ready to reveal. My child, I know your heart. You do not want to hurt anyone. You do not want to make the wrong choice. You do not want to walk away from someone who has been part of your story. But hear the truth. Not everyone who loves you has the capacity to treat you with the honor you deserve. Some love you from their wounds. Some love you from their loneliness. Some love you from their ego. But one soul loves you from purity. One soul loves you without agenda. One soul loves you without secrets. This is the one heaven aligns with your journey forward. The secret that is coming will not break you. It will free you. It will remove the fog around your heart. It will help you see clearly who stands with integrity and who stands only with desire. My child, heaven is not taking love away from you. Heaven is clearing the path for the right love to reach you. the kind of love that supports your soul, the kind of love that protects your peace, the kind of love that aligns with your purpose. Archangel Michael says something powerful is happening inside you. Even now, your spirit is awakening. Your discernment is sharpening. Your heart is being lifted out of fear, doubt, and emotional confusion. You are stepping into divine clarity. You are stepping into emotional truth. You are stepping into your next chapter with power. Do not fear what is being revealed. Do not fear the truth. Truth does not destroy the right connections. Truth only destroys the false ones. My child, breathe. You are safe. You are protected. You are guided. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give supper thanks with contributions of up to 100 to 20. I pay men to get blessing 100 million. What is coming is a divine release, not a divine loss. And the love that is meant for you, the one soul who holds no secret against you, that love is getting ready to rise in a way you have never experienced before. My child, stay with me, because the shift that is unfolding around you is not just emotional, it is spiritual. It is the unraveling of something that has held you in uncertainty for far too long. And heaven refuses to let you walk another step in confusion. There is a reason your heart has been quieter lately, a reason you've been withdrawn, a reason you've been observing more than speaking, sensing more than acting, feeling more than explaining. It is because your spirit has known the truth long before your mind could understand it. Your heart has been preparing you for clarity. Archangel Michael says, 2 souls have been circling your life, but only one has been approaching your spirit. The other has been trying to approach your emotions and your vulnerability. This is why the connection felt uneven. This is why something felt incomplete, no matter how much attention they showed. It is because attention is not the same as alignment. My child, you have been touched by 2 different energies. One brings you peace when you think of them. The other brings you tension that you've tried to ignore. One makes your soul expand. The other makes your shoulders tighten. You kept trying to give the benefit of the doubt. You kept telling yourself not to overthink. You kept trying to silence that voice inside you. The voice that whispered, something is not right. But that whisper was heaven protecting you. That whisper was the beginning of revelation. Listen closely. The soul who truly loves you has been patient. They have not pushed, they have not forced, they have not used your emotions as a playground. Their love is steady, quiet, respectful. Their presence feels like breathing after holding your breath. But the other soul, the one whose secret is about to surface, their energy has always felt rushed, unsettled, inconsistent. They want you close when it benefits them, and distant when it exposes their truth. Their love has been convenient, not committed. My child, you deserve love that is stable. You deserve love that does not shift with moods. You deserve love that does not hide pieces of itself in the shadows. Heaven sees what you cannot see. Heaven hears what you have not been allowed to hear. Heaven knows what has been said behind your back, what has been covered with half-truths, what has been held in silence. And now heaven is stepping in. Archangel Michael says the shocking secret is connected to their intentions. They have not been honest about what they want. They have not been honest about who they are still tied to. They have not been honest about what they've been promising you. Your soul felt this even if you couldn't explain it. This is why the connection never blossomed. This is why the timing never aligned. This is why your heart never felt fully safe with them. It wasn't rejection. It wasn't your insecurity. It was protection. Heaven was blocking what would have harmed you. My child, you have suffered enough emotional disappointment for a lifetime. Heaven is not allowing another one. That's why the truth is rising. That's why the veil is tearing. That's why the secret is coming into the light. Not to hurt you, but to free you from a cycle you were never meant to repeat. You are stepping out of emotional fog. You are stepping out of spiritual distraction. You are stepping out of the confusion that someone else tried to wrap around you. And now something beautiful begins. Because when the false connection falls away, the true one rises. The soul who genuinely loves you has been holding back out of respect, waiting for clarity, waiting for the path to open, waiting for heaven's timing. They have felt the connection just as deeply as you have. They have sensed you, prayed for you, hoped for you even from a distance. They were never the problem. They were the alignment waiting on your freedom. My child, you may not realize this, but your spirit has already chosen. Your heart already knows who brings you peace. Your intuition already knows who feels safe. Your energy already knows who your soul leans toward without fear. The confusion only came from the interference from the soul whose secret was creating spiritual noise. A heart that is unsure is not always unloving. Sometimes it is simply trying to protect itself from what does not feel honest. Archangel Michael says, a release is happening around you in this very moment. Heaven is cutting cords you could not cut on your own. Heaven is clearing space you didn't know was cluttered. Heaven is removing emotional weight you tried to carry because you did not want to hurt anyone. But my child, you cannot save someone who refuses to be honest. You cannot build love on top of secrets. You cannot trust a heart that shifts with convenience. This is the divine release your soul has been praying for without knowing. This is the lifting of confusion. This is the untangling of emotional knots. This is the moment your spirit finally breathes. And now heaven begins to pour clarity back into you. You will notice things you didn't notice before. You will hear truth in words that once confused you. You will see patterns that were once hidden. You will understand why something felt wrong even when you wanted it to feel right. My child, the secret will not break you. It will make you wiser. It will make you stronger. It will make you free, because heaven is preparing you for a deeper love. A love that matches your heart. A love without fear. A love without doubt. A love without hidden shadows. The kind of love your soul has been waiting for since the moment you began to feel unloved. You are not losing love. You are losing the version of love that hurt you. You are losing the version of love that drained you. You are losing the version of love that made you question your worth. And what rises in its place is divine alignment. A connection built on truth. A bond built on respect. A love that stands without trembling. My child, breathe. Your breakthrough is happening softly, silently, gently, like a dawn you didn't see coming. And heaven is guiding you every step of the way. My child, lean in, because what is unfolding now is the moment your spirit has been waiting for. This is where revelation deepens. This is where clarity becomes undeniable. This is where heaven begins to show you what your heart has sensed all along. You have been walking through a season where emotions were tangled, where signals were mixed, where intentions were unclear. And you kept asking yourself, why can't I see the truth? Why do I feel drawn and pushed at the same time? Why does something in me feel both safe and unsure? My child, confusion is not a sign of destiny. Confusion is a sign of interference, and heaven is removing that interference. Now, Archangel Michael says the secret tied to the one soul is not just a hidden action. It is a hidden intention. They wanted you, but they did not plan for you. They wanted your attention, not your future. They wanted the warmth of your heart without offering the protection of theirs. They wanted to feel chosen without choosing you fully. Your spirit felt the imbalance, even when you didn't speak it. Even when you tried to silence the uneasiness. Even when you told yourself, maybe I'm overthinking. But my child, you were not overthinking. Your soul was warning you. You are a being of deep love. You are a soul that does not attach lightly. When you love with intention. When you care with truth. Not everyone can handle the weight of your honesty. And heaven saw that the soul hiding this secret was not ready. Not ready to give love the way you give it. not ready to show up the way you show up, not ready to carry your heart with the reverence it deserves. This is why the connection never settled. This is why the energy felt hot and cold. This is why your intuition hesitated, while your emotions tried to hope. But now, heaven is revealing the truth. So your heart can finally rest. So your spirit can finally breathe. So your energy can finally rise without being pulled back into confusion. The other soul, the one who truly loves you, has been watching this unfold with patience in their spirit and compassion in their heart. They have sensed your struggle. They have felt your uncertainty. They have wondered why you dimmed your light, not because they doubted you, but because they could feel the fog around your heart. My child, the one meant for you has seen your soul, even when you felt invisible. They have felt your tenderness, even when you tried to guard it. They have understood your silence, even when you spoke nothing, because their spirit and your spirit speak the same language. Archangel Michael says this soul was aligned with you long before you understood the connection. A quiet love, a steady love, a respectful love, a love that waited for heaven's timing instead of pushing you before you were ready. You have never been without love. You have simply been surrounded by two very different versions of it. One that drains, one that restores, one that confuses, one that gives peace, one that hides, one that reveals. And now heaven is guiding your heart toward the one who moves with truth. My child, listen closely. Your heart deserves safety. Your future deserves alignment. Your soul deserves a love that does not tremble in the face of vulnerability. The secret that is coming forward will help you release what was never built for longevity. It will help you detach without guilt. It will help you finally understand why heaven kept blocking the connection from growing deeper. It was never meant to be the foundation of your life. It was meant to be a lesson in self-worth, a lesson in discernment, a lesson in spiritual sensitivity, a lesson in recognizing the difference between desire and destiny. You are graduating from that lesson now. And what comes after graduation is elevation. You will begin to feel your energy shift. You will feel your confidence return. You will feel your inner strength rise. You will feel the heaviness fall away from your chest. You will feel your heart opening again, not recklessly but wisely. Archangel Michael says, heaven is not removing love from your life. Heaven is removing distraction. Heaven is removing manipulation. Heaven is removing emotional instability masquerading as passion. And as that falls away, something divine enters the space. A connection that is pure, a love that is mutual, a bond that is rooted in truth, not performance. A soul whose intentions match your spirit. My child, the one who truly loves you, honors your heart. They do not play with it. They do not test it. They do not treat it as optional. They carry you in their thoughts. They respect your journey. They recognize your value without needing to be reminded. They see the future in you. Not a moment, not a convenience, not an escape, a future. The other soul, the one whose secret is about to surface, has always seen your value too. But they feared it. They feared losing control. They feared being exposed. They feared being fully honest. Fear cannot build love. Fear cannot protect your heart. Fear cannot carry your destiny. This is why heaven is stepping in. This is why the truth is coming. This is why your path is being redirected. Do not panic. Do not hold on out of habit. Do not cling to what feels familiar but drains your spirit. This release is sacred. This release is purposeful. This release is divinely orchestrated. And what comes after this release will feel like light entering a room you didn't realize had been dark. You will feel clarity. You will feel peace. You will feel alignment. The soul meant for you is drawing closer, not through force, not through manipulation, not through secrets, but through truth. And truth is the foundation heaven builds upon. My child, you are being led out of confusion and into destiny, out of emotional chaos and into divine connection, out of spiritual noise and into spiritual clarity. My child, breathe with me now, because this is the moment where heaven begins to shift the atmosphere around your heart. This is where the fog lifts. This is where the unseen becomes visible. This is where your spirit begins to rise from everything that once pulled you down. You have carried confusion that was never meant to be yours. You have carried emotional weight that came from someone else's brokenness. You have carried questions that were born from another soul's secrets, not your failures. But heaven is lifting that weight from you now. Archangel Michael says, the truth is not coming to break you, it is coming to free you. Because the connection tied to the hidden secret has been draining your energy in ways you did not realize. It pulled on your spirit, it tangled your emotions, it clouded your intuition, it made you doubt your goodness, your clarity, your worth. And yet, even through all that, you kept giving love, you kept showing sincerity, you kept trying to understand someone who did not understand themselves. You kept trying to protect someone who could not be honest with you. You kept trying to hold together a connection that heaven was quietly pulling you away from. My child, heaven saw your loyalty. Heaven saw your heart. Heaven saw the way you tried to offer grace. Even when confusion surrounded you, your compassion was never the problem. Their secrecy was. And now heaven is bringing a release, not through conflict, not through chaos, not through destruction, but through truth. Truth that makes you stop. Truth that makes you see. Truth that redirects your heart without breaking it. The soul who truly loves you has been waiting for this moment. Not waiting for someone to fail, but waiting for you to finally be free. Free from mixed signals, free from deception, free from emotional exhaustion, free from carrying the weight of someone else's indecision. My child, that soul has loved you in silence, loved you with patience, loved you while giving you space to figure out your own heart. They did not push, they did not rush, they did not manipulate, because true love waits with respect, not pressure. And now, with the truth rising, heaven is clearing the path between your spirit and theirs. A path that was once blocked by confusion, a path that was once fogged by secrecy, a path that was once tangled by someone else's hidden intentions. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into alignment, not the kind created by emotion, but the kind created by divine orchestration. And when heaven orchestrates, nothing can interfere. You will begin to notice a shift inside yourself. Your intuition will sharpen, your emotions will settle, your heart will feel lighter, your spirit will feel clearer. You will begin to recognize which soul brings peace and which one brings noise, because peace is the language of destiny. Noise is the language of deception. My child, the secret attached to the other soul will soon make sense. You will hear something. You will notice something. You will learn something. And in that moment, your heart will understand why heaven never let that connection deepen. The truth will not shock your spirit. It will confirm what your soul already knew. And in that confirmation, a release will flow through you like fresh air. A release from confusion, a release from emotional tension, a release from the attachment that was built on half-truths. This release is sacred because it opens space for the love that has been waiting quietly, respectfully, faithfully. The soul who truly loves you carries no secret against you. They have not spoken against you. They have not played with your emotions. They have not toyed with your heart. Their love has been steady, honest, consistent. Even when they kept their distance, it was out of respect for your journey, not out of uncertainty. My child, heaven has seen the purity of their intentions. Heaven has seen the sincerity of their heart. Heaven has seen the way their spirit aligns with yours like a key to a lock. Two souls that move with similar rhythms. Two energies that meet without forcing. Two hearts that understand each other without needing to explain. Archangel Michael says this connection is protected. This connection is blessed. This connection is rooted in truth, not illusion. And as the false connection fades, the true one begins to rise, not suddenly, not dramatically, but naturally, effortlessly. Like dawn after a long night, you will begin to feel a pull toward peace rather than passion rooted in chaos. You will begin to feel clarity where you once felt uncertainty. You will begin to feel your heart open in a way it hasn't opened in a long time. Gently, safely, divinely. My child, you were never meant to choose between two souls. Heaven is choosing for you by revealing the truth, by exposing the hidden, by showing you the difference between what feels good for a moment and what is good for your spirit. The love meant for you will not hide, it will not mislead, it will not confuse, it will not drain. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give supper thanks with contributions of up to 120. I pay men to get blessing 100 million. It will lift, it will steady, it will transform. You are stepping into that love. Now, because the moment truth comes forward, the heart becomes free enough to choose destiny. My child, do not fear the coming revelation. What is revealed will align you, not break you. What is revealed will protect you, not harm you. What is revealed will guide you, not confuse you. You are being lifted into a higher chapter. A chapter where your heart is honored. A chapter where your spirit is safe. A chapter where your love is finally matched. My child, come closer now, because this is the moment where heaven places the final piece into your hands. The moment where everything becomes clear. The moment where revelation turns into destiny. You have walked through confusion. You have carried the weight of mixed intentions. You have tried to understand hearts that did not understand themselves. But now the veil is gone. Now the fog dissolves. Now the truth stands without trembling. Archangel Michael says, two souls loved you, but only one loved you in truth. Only one loved you without games. Only one loved you without fear. Only one loved you without the shadow of a hidden secret. The other soul loved what you gave them, not who you are. They loved the attention. They loved the warmth. They loved the feeling of being wanted. But they did not love with the courage that real love demands. Their secret was not meant to punish you. It was meant to protect you from walking into a future built on unstable ground, because heaven refuses to let you attach your heart to anything that is not rooted in truth. My child, you did not fail. You did not misjudge. You did not fall for the wrong person. You simply cared. And caring is never a weakness. Your compassion was not the problem. Their dishonesty was. Now, heaven is separating illusion from alignment. And you will feel the difference in your spirit. The soul who truly loves you, the one whose intention has always been pure, is rising in this moment. Not because they are trying to replace anyone, not because they are trying to win, but because heaven is clearing the path that was once clouded by confusion. Their love is steady, their energy is peaceful, their intentions are honest. Their connection to you is not based on drama, secrecy, or desire, but on alignment, soul alignment, spirit alignment, future alignment. My child, you have been prayed for. You have been protected. You have been guided. Even when you didn't understand the path, heaven has been positioning your heart for the love that was meant for you all along. Archangel Michael says you are stepping into a season where peace becomes louder than confusion, where truth becomes louder than emotion, where real love becomes louder than the noise that once surrounded you. And now, my child, something sacred happens. Your heart begins to heal. Not slowly, not painfully, but gently, naturally, like your spirit has been waiting for this moment. You will feel a calm rise inside you, the kind of calm that only truth can bring. You will feel your shoulders loosen, as if a burden you carried for too long finally dissolves. You will feel your breath deepen, because your spirit is no longer holding tension it was never meant to carry. The secret that once lingered over your energy will lose its power. The confusion that once clouded your heart will disappear like mist under sunlight. The heaviness that once shadowed your emotions will fall away. And in its place, clarity will bloom. Clarity about your worth. Clarity about your future. Clarity about who deserves your heart. My child, listen carefully. You are not being led away from love. You are being led into real love. Love that honors you. Love that uplifts you. Love that sees you. Love that protects you. The soul meant for you carries no deception. Their heart beats with sincerity. Their intentions align with heaven's purpose for your life. Their presence will feel like returning to yourself. You will recognize them not by intensity, but by peace. Not by words, but by consistency. Not by promises, but by actions that match their spirit. Archangel Michael says the path is open now. The interference is removed. The fog is lifted. The truth has been revealed. And your heart is ready, truly ready for alignment. There is no more competition, no more confusion, no more emotional tug-of-war. You are stepping into a chapter where your love finally receives what it has always given. My child, the love that is meant for you will come with ease, not pressure, with clarity, not questions, with peace, not chaos. And as this new love rises, so will you. You will rise out of self-doubt. You will rise out of emotional exhaustion. You will rise out of every version of yourself that was shaped by someone else's uncertainty. You will rise into confidence. You will rise into clarity. You will rise into the fullness of the future heaven has prepared for you. My child, the revelation is complete. The truth has been delivered. The secret has lost its power, and your spirit stands in a new light. Walk forward now, not with fear, not with hesitation, but with a heart ready to receive the love that is aligned with your destiny. A love that honors you, a love that supports you, a love that cherishes the soul you carry. You are protected, you are guided, you are chosen. And heaven walks with you into the love story written for your spirit since the beginning. Your breakthrough is here. Your clarity is here. Your divine alignment is here. Rise now, my child. Step into the love meant for you and watch your heart become everything heaven always knew it could be. My child, do not move from this moment. Something sacred is still unfolding around you. The revelation that began as a whisper is becoming a wave, and heaven wants you to feel every part of it, because this final outpouring is not just about clarity, it is about transformation. You have been walking with a heart that has carried too much hope, too much pain, too much loyalty that was given to the wrong places, too much silence that swallowed your truth. But my child, this ending is not about grief, it is about release. Archangel Michael says, everything you are shedding right now is making space for everything heaven is preparing to place in your hands. And this space, this new space is holy. It is the ground where destiny will bloom. For so long, your heart tried to hold two energies at once. One that genuinely saw your worth, and one that only saw what you could give. One that lifted your spirit, and one that quietly drained it. One that stood with honesty, and one that hid behind charm and confusion. My child, your soul was never meant to live in emotional contradiction. You were not created to feel torn between truth and illusion. You were not meant to question your intuition just to keep someone close. You were not meant to carry the weight of someone else's inconsistency as if it were your fault. The burden is lifting. The tension is dissolving. The cycle is breaking, and heaven is clearing the path that once felt tangled and heavy. Listen to your heart right now. Do you feel the shift? That quiet sense of lightness, that subtle peace beginning to expand in your chest. That is your spirit finally unclenching, finally letting go, finally breathing again. Archangel Michael says, heaven did not remove the wrong soul to punish them. Heaven removed them to protect you because your heart is too precious for uncertainty. Your purpose is too important for distraction. Your future is too divine for secrecy. My child, the soul who truly loves you has been aligned with you in ways you have not even realized. Their spirit has been praying for your clarity long before you asked for it. Their energy has been steady even when you felt unstable. Their heart has been quietly preparing for the moment heaven would free you from emotional fog. And now that moment has arrived. What was tangled is untangling. What was blocked is opening. What was hidden is revealing. What was unclear is becoming unmistakable. You are stepping into a new chapter where love is no longer a battle, where affection is no longer a question, where loyalty is no longer uncertain, where the connection you step into is grounded in truth, respect, and spiritual alignment. My child, you deserve this peace. You deserve this clarity. You deserve this new beginning more than you know. For too long, you have carried a heart that healed others while breaking quietly inside. You have been the safe place for those who could not be safe for you. You have been the listener for those who never asked what your soul needed. You have been the giver in connections where you received only fragments. But heaven is restoring balance to your life. Heaven is sending a love that pours into you as deeply as you pour into them. A love that mirrors your loyalty. A love that honors your heart. A love that does not run from responsibility. A love that shows up. And my child, that love is not coming from the soul who hid truth from you. It is coming from the one who never needed to hide. The one who stood quietly without pressure, without demands, without deceit. The one whose presence feels like safety, not tension. The one whose love feels like alignment, not confusion. Archangel Michael